guys, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Just saw this on Instagram and I had to share it. This is what you call content creation. It just blew my mind. I've turned the sound off just in case I get a copyright strike. How do they do this? I could sit and watch Instagrams like this all day long. How do they do that? So we'll just pop along and see if Lisa's thing's still up. There was a thing last night. I don't know if it's still there now. Oh, there we go. Look at me walking. She doesn't realise how stupid she looks. They're at the cinema. Really. Anywho, on to the comments. Deb, Jules, if not for you, Lardy would get away with spewing lies and hate about innocent people. People who may not have the strength to overlook what is said about them or the ability to stand up for themselves. You call her out and come with receipts, holding her accountable for her lies. It's good to know there are still people on social media that stand up for the truth. Thank you, Deb. Interesting for Lardy to admit to having a wonderful childhood, a loving grandmother and a strong male role model in her grandfather. How and when did she ditch all of that positivity and nurturing for the shit show she created on YouTube? In spite of her, Burke seems to have become an upstanding young man. I have to agree, and I hope he stays away in New York and never goes back to see her. Sarah, Jules, you were hilarious in this one. Good, I'm glad I made you laugh. Raven, she didn't choose the single life chose her. Ain't that the truth? Carmen, as a Canadian, I find it really bizarre that Laurie took a Canadian $2 coin and made it into jewellery. A bit odd if you ask me. She obviously saw somebody else making jewellery out of coins, probably HRH. And a friend sent her them as a keepsake or something, and she decided to make them into jewellery. There's always a story behind it, you just have to look. Lisa's scrawny arms. Brooke looks like she's being attacked by a giant alien insect. And how do you get away with being a Nordstrom partner and keep saying Nordstrom curse? Exactly. Maybe someone should tell them. Boy, this person should thank God for the internet every day. Without it, she'd still be sewing her own curtains. True. Jules, I worked in the cosmetic department of a well-known department store for years. No one wanted to wait on customers like this. They are notorious for buying large quantities of merchandise and returning it. We worked on a commission, so it would come out of our paycheck when they did return it. These customers are all over the place, grabbing things and then getting home and not even knowing what they bought. We ran from customers like Lisa. There's a few people, Jules, that have said the same thing. You could see him coming and it was like, yeah, nope. Lourdes, I wish that Brooke would have been given a chance to present to the viewers her purchases without the interruptions from her. Brooke, you need to start uploading videos to your channel again. Her channel is Melissa Brooke. Lisa seemed annoyed every time Brooke spoke. Then why have Brooke be part of this video? Someone was saying that it might have been some sort of thing because they've seen other people doing it with their mums and daughters and whatever, so who knows. You can bet it was something that benefited Lisa, wanting extra views or something. Yep. Lord, I made it to the end as well. Yay! The end of the video club. Wigging out. I think she's saying it's actually happy hour from 4 to 7. She's such an idiot with the lawsuit bullshit coming from one of the biggest liars on YouTube. Careful there, Glenn. Your sweet little old southern lady facade is slipping. I still hit... What was it? I don't know what it was I thought she said. But no. She didn't make an ounce of sense. Bonnie, yes, LL does know the prices. Exactly. They send out catalogues or email catalogues to card holders. She had the catalogue. She showed it in her Friday haul or something. Some things that are made for the sale will have the sale price but would be valued at a greater one. Exactly. Of course she knew what the price... Who goes to a sale not knowing what the prices are? That's just stupid. Deb, lolled at your video title. Long. Little homage to Lisa. Elizabeth, well done on making progress with the book. Thank you. I was trying to do it again this morning, but the cars aren't having it, so maybe I'll try after the football tonight and see. Thanks for making a special comments video. 2 parts, 3 parts, entirely up to you. Thanks. I didn't realise how long it was, and then I thought, should I split it up? And then I thought, no, fuck it. Some people put it on and do their housework or walk up and down their driveway or whatever it is they do, because you don't need to be seeing what I'm saying. So I thought, oh, I'll leave it. People can split it up themselves, can't they? Saying this about that, catching up with you. I love your swear words. If only I were that bold. Thank you for the smiles. No, don't start swearing now. I was brought up in an Irish family working in pubs, so and now I'm 58 and I couldn't give a fuck anymore. So, but no, don't let me be a bad influence on you. Amanda, Jules, I thought John had phoned New York, but maybe I got that wrong. Yeah, I sort of zoned out. I don't know where she said he phoned, but I did a bit of detective work on the new coaching thing she enrolled in. The woman has made multi-millions and has a reputation as a scammer who people are suing to try and get money back. I watched a couple of her VTs. It's all smoke and mirrors. So Lisa has spent thousands on this, which I guess will amount to nothing. Alpha Femme sells stuff like journals for $330. Are people freaking mad? Are they? The thing is, you only have to look. There's the likes of Lisa tootling about. It's like that thing I keep saying. There was an episode of The Simpsons where they were at the carnival and they saw Homer as a big pigeon. That's what people see when they see Lisa. It's like, oh, yeah, we can sell her anything. Wow, love finding juicy bits like this in the comments. I appreciate your investigation. It's cool, isn't it, Saren? We're a nice little community here, and people are like, I'm going to look at that. Elizabeth, it's wormwood, Jules. I researched this information. It's been Wilmymud for years, so I can't change. Gen X to the 7th power. Now there's a name. Brooke, your mother is a Class A narcissist. Find a therapist and show them this video. My gosh, this was painful to watch. Poor Brooke and Will. Totally agree with you. Amanda, love that Lisa Deadlock's comment. So apt, isn't it? There's some funny people on here. I don't agree on the accent logic on a couple of points. I think Lisa comes from a hillbilly family who speak like that. From that video of the uncle who spoke the same. Also, John may not speak as Southern. I have no accent, even though I grew up with my mother, who has a West Country accent from Bath, and a father who has a Swiss accent, just saying. From Brooks IG, it seems she got the boob job in January 22, so she would have been about 21, 22, I think. Oh, thanks for clarifying that, Amanda. I was sure she was younger, but time's whizzing by in this room, so I never know what happened when. Tammy, if she didn't care about the haters, she wouldn't be talking about them in almost every video. Exactly, that's all she has to talk about. She loves it when someone comes in and starts shit, because then she's got something to talk about. Ms. Anzu, geez, the pointless drama whining about the jeans. To be honest, I would exactly keep them as they are with the wrong monogram. Makes them even more special. Exactly. Or just take the extra D out and it's LD1. What's the problem? Whiny little child. Jane. How dare she shout at that little dog? She's a pig. She is. Deb. It's the bullshit that Lardy and Lisa spread about manifesting, meditation and the power of the present that make people, especially women, not believed by the medical community. Saying this about that. I can't watch her either. I feel those gooey lips look so disgusting. I hate people when they've got 2 tons of shite on them. And then they've got them stringy things. Blech. Moon Fairy. The Trish McAvoy, we call her Trash McAvoy, used to retail for $145. What a rip-off, and she'll never use it. No, she won't. She's got them, a whole little collection of them. But she never opens them or uses them. Matt. Bullshit. You wouldn't flaunt your channel or Birkin, lardass. Absolute bullshit. Exactly. She'd love a Birkin if it fell in her lap. I don't need her. Whatever. James. 2 of the worst qualities she has. Always pretending like there's something in her eye, and that drives me mad. And that stupid little snicker. It drives me insane. Hopefully the Christian life coach is coaching her back to good standing so she can start making videos again. Yeah. Levanity. Lisa is so overbearing. I'm surprised she allowed Brooke to breathe without jumping in. I can see how self-conscious Brooke is. Exactly. The constant hair and face touching and adjusting herself. That's what happens when your mother is a narc and she always has to have the spotlight. I felt sorry for Brooke. Imagine having your mum trying to show you up and always trying to portray sexiness. Lisa is disgusting. Thanks for the laughs, Jules. Thank you for the comment, Vanity. Diane. She is fine, just looking for attention from her subs. She's never been concerned about anyone but herself. Narcs never are, Diane. None of them. Bonnie. Now I'm the first one that really doesn't like getting older. But Lisa appears to be so afraid. I have one thing to say. There are some people that never see the age of 40 or beyond. Material things do not matter. No, they don't. And age is just a number. It's all we have to believe. It's how we feel inside. It's like Jed will send me things every now and then and it says like, Grace is 40 years old this year. Fuck off, is it 40? But yeah, I don't think I'm the age I am. I'm not 58. I don't feel 58 in my head. Bonnie. Oh, now I remember Kim. Thanks, Jules. You're welcome, hon. Lol. I've never seen that Laura Geller commercial. It was good, wasn't it? You can only buy it on QVC or on her website, right? I must say the company has always been nice. At one time I ordered the wrong colour, so I called. They told me to donate it and they would send me the right one. That's what you call decent customer service. MJ Brownlee. Someone commented, fake wealth. Yes, indeed. Children don't even have a college education. And the saddest of all is Wheel's face deformity. We are not in a third world country that he needs to walk around with his jaw like that. It must be painful. But Brooke and Mama have perky boobs. I mean, people will say maybe he said he didn't want it. But when he was little and they could have done it, that's where you have to step up and be a parent and say, it's going to hurt, you're going to hate it, but in the long run, this is what's best for you, and I will have you hating me right now because you will thank me in years to come. But she makes out she's such a great mother. Oh, I didn't like upsetting them before school. What a load of bollocks. Brooke mentioned if she was still working, she would buy such and such a shoe. So does Brooke work for Mama full time? Yep. Lisa is making that much money to pay a full salary to Brooke, or is she getting loans from the government? I wonder what the cost of living is in her neck of the woods for Brooke as a young adult in the world. Yeah, Brooke had a job and Mama dragged her back to be the steamer. 1mm. Let's see what she's laughing at. Oh. 479111974. Wow. What an awkward dynamic between those two. The faces she made when her daughter shows her stuff. She can't help herself. The ugliness Hang on, let's make sure we're in the right place, because the sound fathers. And ensuite bathrooms. 479. I was at the back of the queue. Matt, lard ass is the reason I don't believe in karma. Always Teflon Tessie, for fuck's sake, lard ass. I know, she gets away with everything, and people keep saying, oh, she'll get hers. When? When exactly? She's 60 now, and she's still getting away with everything. Susan, maybe Lisa did check the monogram before she left, but she didn't say anything because, one, it gave her reason to bitch and complain about it on her channel, and two, it gave the perfect excuse to go back to that store. Could be true, but I reckon she just didn't look until she got back, and then she's complaining. Sophie, she brags about her carnivore diet as she condemns animal cruelty. She needs to visit a slaughterhouse. Perhaps she can analyse that. Her body checking is out of control. She's easily distracted by her self-absorption. That's the thing. She's a narc. She's always going to be looking at herself and smiling and whatever. Robin. Oh, thank you, Robin. Sophie, for fuck's sake. I, me. Get the fuck over yourself. And you'll pull it together. Word salads and tangential cognitions along with pill popping lessons when you're less self-focused. That was a tongue twister. John probably has a side piece who actually listens to him. He probably looks forward to Lisa going out of state on her shopping sprees. We've said that for a while. Elizabeth, instead of whining about others who are working hard and making money, get a job, stick to it and stop complaining. Lardy, it's no one's fault that you're lazy and feel entitled to gifts and donations for free. Baddie One Shoe, your mum was a shit. If that's to me, yeah, she was. Claire, what? She cut Gucci's whiskers. Yeah, see that face there? That's when she knew she'd dropped a bollock. Because she shaved Gucci. And whatever she did, she obviously couldn't keep hold of him. And this side, she cut his whiskers short. But she hadn't noticed it. It was us lot in the Gossip Bakery that saw a picture and mentioned it. And then 3 days later, she did a video saying, oh my God, look at what the groomer did. If the groomer had done that to your cat, you would go back and you would make a full complaint and you'd make sure no one ever used that groomer again. The groomer didn't do it, Lardy. You did. And that face says it all. Did you see the way she was treating him? She had... I fucking hate how she treats her animals. It drives me insane. Classy lady. As I'm getting older and getting more lip lines, the more ridiculous lip liner looks on me. Same with matte lipstick. Pretty much just satin in not too dark and not too light. Some of us are not running around and getting injections. Wish I could afford a neck lift though. Oh, you're not the only one. I want that done there. Because it's all hanging. No, I hate it. But a tip, classy lady, if you haven't tried one, try a clear lip liner. It can't be seen, but it stops the lipstick going up the lip lines. Who was it? OCC used to do it. That's the one I've got. You know them that did them little tubes of colour and everyone went batshit over them on YouTube years ago. I don't think they're a company anymore, but I'm sure somebody somewhere does clear lip liners. Jane. Bowie, I'm trying to think. Does he bark if I get his name wrong? Is it Bowie? It's Bowie, isn't it? Bowie still hears you and comes upstairs. He's lying beside me listening to his hero. Aww. Hi, Bowie. That's our mascot, by the way. Jane's dog. Peg, it amazes me how she shovels food in her mouth. I know. Nobody else could get that much in, could they? Anyone on the naughty step? Deb, you're on the naughty step. Someone else is insensitive. Lardy is obviously jealous. She is. Very. Of everybody. And has anyone said anything? No. So here's a nice quick one. You will be shocked. If you got to the end, thank you very much. And I will catch you in the next one.